Senator Alsobrooks.
Thank you so much to Chair Capito and Ranking Member Whitehouse for holding today's hearing. And thank you as well to all of our witnesses for joining us. Surface transportation is a vital part of everyday life, connecting people to jobs, education, and essential services. Decades of underinvestment, however, have left much of our country's infrastructure in poor condition, leading to traffic congestion and safety concerns. The Bipartisan Infrastructure Law sought to address these issues by providing unprecedented investments to create a more reliable, sustainable, and equitable transportation network while creating jobs. For Maryland, which is my state, this meant dedicated funding targeting the repair of thousands of miles of deteriorating roads and hundreds of structurally deficit bridges. This piece of legislation also provided over $1.7 billion for public transit, helping to modernize buses, trains, and rail lines, and provided funding to programs that seek to improve transportation equity and safety. As the ranking member of EPW's Subcommittee on Transportation and Infrastructure and a member of the Banking Committee, I look forward to working with my colleagues here to ensure that the next authorization provides long-term predictable investments that repair our aging infrastructure, improve safety, and support economic development. So my first question is for Governor Armstrong. Welcome, Governor. Many rural counties, including those in Maryland, face unique challenges when it comes to roadway safety, like long stretches of unlit roads, limited emergency response, and aging infrastructure. So I wonder whether you believe that current federal safety programs provide states with sufficient flexibility to effectively address these unique risks.
I'll like it better if yours and Senator Kramer's bill passes.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, and I think it's important, and even through the course of this hearing, the different things that exist. But I mean, and I said this regarding bridges, we also, I mean, we have to do a better job of building out safety corridors as well. But recognizing that delivering those services in rural areas is really, really difficult. And it's really difficult if there's 4 feet of snow on the ground and the wind is blowing 30 miles an hour. So the more flexibility we're allowed, the better we can have. And one of the things that is unique to a place like North Dakota is you have a bad winter and a late thaw, and all of a sudden I have a county problem or a DOT problem that nobody knew about until May 1st. Yeah. And if you are really restricted in how you utilize the money that is available to you, you are legitimately fixing things that would go 25 spots down the priority area because you're not allowed to use the money for the one that should be number one.
I totally get it. I was a former county executive of my county and understand so well exactly what you described. Next, I just have a question for Mayor Gallego. The Federal Highway Administration's PROTECT program is a critical new funding source for states and cities working to strengthen the resilience of their infrastructure. Maryland has used this funding to assess and strengthen at-risk coastal infrastructure and evacuation routes. So I wonder, how is it that the city of Phoenix, if you can just talk to us a bit about how you've tackled the broader challenges of infrastructure resilience in the face of extreme heat, flooding, and other climate-related risks?
Thank you so much. We're thrilled to have someone who understands local government advocating for the PROTECT program. For us, we have hit record after record in terms of heat, and our infrastructure was not built with that in mind. The PROTECT program, just as it helps you with sea level rise, helps us with infrastructure that may literally melt because of the heat. It allows us to invest in more advanced building materials that are more heat resilient and that also don't maintain the heat as much. We are going to need to redesign our network for a hotter environment. PROTECT gives us the chance to try innovation. I would very much like Phoenix to be the lead in developing the technologies for our transportation future around heat resilience, which I think will become important to more and more of the community. And PROTECT allows us to be innovative, to take risks and do things we haven't done before, as well as to deploy solutions we have proven work.
Right. Next I'd like to go back to Governor Armstrong. The Federal Highway Administration's Emergency Relief Program is a vital federal tool for restoring damaged infrastructure and ensuring safety after disasters like the bridge collapse. And as you know firsthand, Maryland had the Key Bridge collapse. So I wonder whether North Dakota has benefited from this program, if you can just talk quickly about it.
We utilize, I say this and I may get tongue in cheek, what other people call climate change, we usually call Tuesday. I mean, we can have 100-degree swings in October in the same town. So we have utilized it for, I mean, the last time I remember was actually the 2011 flood, and when our capital city flooded, and utilizing the fund to get, I mean, it's capital city of the state of North Dakota. We had bridges, we had highways, we had county roads that without the federal government's help, we would not have been able to recover nearly as fast.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Markey, I'd give you a second here, but you're